for Geno Smith for the win, knocked away. And the Jags defense secure a 1-point win on the road.
The drama. Oh, we love a bit of drama, Jason. The drama of the win against the Las Vegas Raiders. First of all, how was this game won?
Oh my gosh. Cam Little, man. The kick of the year, the kick of the century. Record-setting field goals. I mean, that's what it was about. This is why you want a valuable kicker who can come through in a clutch. So definitely with his big kicks. But I still, Trevor, man, he had some good drives, especially when it counted. Used his legs in the red area. So I have to give him a lot of credit because of that. But it all starts with Cam Little and his ability to kick those field goals in clutch moments, man. That's what made it happen for him.
Which Jags player was the MVP?
Man, Cam Little, bro. Got to give it to the kicker when it mattered, you know? I mean, he came through and he had that long one, I think 70 yards in the preseason or something like that. So he showed he can do it. He had distance on this one. And what this does for you, think about it as an offensive play caller. I mean, you're like, man, if we just get into range, we're walking away with 3 every single time. And that is so valuable. And Cam Little came through, man. Shout out to him. I loved it, man. And especially before halftime, man, he had them boys juiced up. And that middle 8 of the game is where they took advantage and really kind of found themselves.
So what was the key moment or the turning point that we might have missed?
Trevor Lawrence's second rushing touchdown. I think that was a really key moment in the game for me. And also the deflection by Hamilton. Wow. That was it. I mean, I don't know if the pass would have been completed, but the way he timed that, like with 2 people on him, that was key. So I look at those 2 moments and I'm thinking, man, those were quite pivotal.
What needs to improve ahead of the next game?
Well, I mean, any fan who watched the game is going to be like, yeah, Jay Bell, that's obvious. And it's the coverage of the tight ends, right? Brock Bowers went loose, but I'm saying don't panic because Brock Bowers is the man. Like, he is different. So you can improve on that. A lot of times the way they were dropping down in zone coverage, they were just kind of missing him in the zones and kind of covering grass, and that's what he does well. Also, I think they need to improve on their on their rush defense. They need to get the sacks. They need to get the quarterback on the ground. So I think that'll be key, especially next week.
And how do the Jags beat the Texans?
CJ Stroud will probably be in concussion protocol maybe, but if you got to play against Davis Mills, make him beat you. You literally make him beat you. Take away everything, make him beat you over and over again. That is the key. And in reality, you want to do what you kind of did this week, which is control the clock, man, because this is a great defense you're playing against. So if you can just really have some long, sustaining drives, that'll be really key. And contain their tight end, Dalton Schultz, because, I mean, he can get loose on you.
That's a good point there, really, because there were a couple drives in particular that the Jags really did control the clock.
It does a lot of things for you. It gives you confidence, right? Gets you in a flow. Everything is rhythm in football. So if your offense has long, sustaining drives, it means you're in rhythm. But on the other side of the ball, what it does for your defense, less defense is best defense. What do I mean by that? If you're not on the field, you're fresh, you're fast, especially your guys up front. So I talked about wanting to get sacks, wanting to make sure you put the quarterback on the ground. Well, if they're firing off the ball because they're rested because of these long sustaining drives, well, there you go. So it's all about complementary football and maintaining possession. Long drives is the key to that.
And as you know, because you've spoken before about, the rivalry when you were, playing for the Texans against the Jags, it just means more. But not even emotionally, it means more when it comes to the divisional record, Jason.
Without a doubt, because that's the best way to get in the playoffs, win your division you're in. One thing as a player, when you go into these games, you have the mentality of a bar fight. And I do not condone fighting in a bar at all. Let me tell you that.
Thanks for clarifying.
I'm just telling you that. What I mean is, it's going to be real. It's going to be tough. So you're getting your mind primed throughout the week, the way you're preparing. It's going to be a fight. You're familiar with your opponent, but they're going to bring up the energy. So you got to tap into that quickly. And that is going to be the key. That's what makes this so fascinating, because these teams are going to go at each other. It's going to be a good time.